Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? So we're back for another Catfish episode. We're going to talk about it, and I definitely want to hear your feedback and your thoughts on this particular episode. So definitely make sure, if you haven't, that you go ahead and subscribe. We're going to continue to talk about these episodes as they come up. Also, make sure that you turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. So let's talk about it. We have Courtney and Chris. Courtney, she's 22, she's from Ohio, and she's a home health aide. She's an essential worker, you know what I'm saying? And she reached out to Kamie and Neve regarding Chris, who's her man, and he's from Turkey. And so she said that he's the love of her life, he's smart, he's an artist, he's jobless, and yeah, it's just kind of been a little bit rough for him as far as like financial. But the relationship has also been a little bit rough because they've made up and broke up many times in the course of 3 years. So this is like something that's official. They've been together, like I said, literally for 3 years, but they haven't done any video chats. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it is 2021. Whenever I hear no video chats, like, there are so many different ways. Like, I wish somebody would tell me, oh, I don't have a smartphone. Like, what are you doing? I know there's people that like to be off the grid, but still, it's just weird to me at this point in life. Like, go borrow somebody's phone. Go use a laptop. Go use anything. There's so many different ways. If you don't have one, then you know somebody who has one. So anybody who says that they don't, I just feel like something is wrong. So now we see Courtney. They showed her. She has like a little unique look to her. I don't know. The eyebrows was just kind of throwing me off a little bit. But other than that, she was cute or whatever. She said that they was doing like role play and stuff like that. And Chris, he was like a character that was trying to kill her. So she ended up like putting the moves on him and saying, you know, like, what's up, you know, anime love. And from there, they started like a budding relationship. So that's how they got to the point where they were from 3 years ago. Crazy, right? So now he sent her photos, but the weird thing about the photos is that dude is like Superman. He came out with a costume. Then another one, he had like a mask on. So something is a little weird. And it's the fact that she's okay with it. It was like kind of baffling me. Like, this person literally hasn't really sent you any pictures. You don't know what this person looks like. Like, how, I don't know. Like, this is just the whole being in love with, like, I think some people are just in love with the idea of being in love, you know? And I kind of feel like that might have been her situation. Maybe she didn't have I don't know, I'm just reaching right now, but maybe she didn't have the best life. Maybe she didn't have the best upbringing, or she was lonely. I did see that she showed her little, you know, comfort unicorn and stuff. So she could have possibly been like a little bit lonely. So, yeah, they used to talk on Facebook, which we all know Facebook has Messenger. They also have video, so it's like, that's a negative right there. And then she said from there they moved on to WhatsApp. So WhatsApp definitely has video calls. So, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have WhatsApp, but you can't even turn on your camera. They spoke on the phone literally one time, and she said that the guy, that Chris, was acting like he didn't really want to talk. Like, he just seemed like he wasn't into it. And I'm like, for me, you're not into it. That's some other effing problem. You know what I mean? And that right there would have been a red flag, because why are you acting like you don't want to talk to me? Why are you acting so shy if we're supposed to be in love and in this committed relationship for all these years? It's just, all those things was just kind of like screaming red flag to me. She even said, and I'm talking about Courtney. Courtney even said that she would fly to Turkey in order to meet Chris and hang out with Chris. So yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Like, Turkey's a whole nother country. How the hell are you going to a country where you can literally just get kidnapped and you know, thrown in the freaking desert? Like, I don't know. No disrespect to nobody, but I'm just saying, it's a foreign place. You're willing to be on some YOLO going out there. What are you doing? So now she said that she got a hoodie from him back in 2018. So, that show, and it came from Turkey. So that was a positive little sign, because how did it come from Turkey? Okay. And she also said that she sent money, about $1,000 for this guy. I'm like, nah, that ain't smart. Like, you out here tricking. That's what you're doing. Like, what the hell is going on? You're literally tricking. That's what you're doing. Like, you're paying for love. $1,000, and on top of that, she not even sending it to Chris directly. She's sending it to some other person that she can't even talk to, that she don't even know. Weird. So she even said that they got engaged in 2018. Let me tell you how they did it. Anime. One anime to another anime like this. Now they're engaged. Like, you live in a mystical, magical world. Like, I just didn't get that part. It's just, I don't know. Okay, so now, Neve and Kamie, they do their little thing, right? They do their little investigation. It's a little bit harder because when it's out the country, you can't really do the phone search and stuff like that. So they did a little other investigations. They found out he has like 3 pages. Well, he has more than one page. And then he also has a TikTok and an Instagram. She didn't know about any of these. So it's almost like he has like another extra life that she didn't even know about. But hold up, wait a minute though. Good thing about it was he still didn't have his face on any of them. So, that's good and bad. It shows that he's somebody that literally doesn't want anybody to see him, not just her. So, you can't feel too bad about it. At least it's not like, oh, he got a whole page with bad pictures of his face and you only got 2. So that was still kind of good. So they see that this etchy person that she's been sending the money to is one of the people that he's actually following. So boom, boom, boom. Okay. So now Neve and Kamie, especially Neve, come up with this idea that perhaps etchy is actually the person. And it's a girl. And that's the reason why she doesn't want to come out to the world. She doesn't want to show Courtney that she's actually a female. So that was the plan. That's what everybody's starting to think, like, it could be, because there's no pictures of her bestie, which is supposed to be, this dude, Chris. So it's like, what is going on here? Something ain't right. Somebody's doing something. Is he a scam artist? We didn't know. We were still trying to figure that part out. So Kamie made a good point or whatever, because she said that it seems like, and she said this because Courtney had mentioned that she knows everything about Chris, and it's to the point where her whole entire, or like 90% of her personality has changed in order to kind of mold into Chris's life and what Chris likes. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you really doing? How are you changing yourself to become somebody that you don't even really know like that? Like, yeah, you talk to this person via text, not even on the phone. Like, you don't even really know their voice, and you're literally morphing yourself into what they are or who they are, and you don't even know who they are. I don't know. But yeah, like Kamie, she made a good point, and she said, you're becoming this person who wants you to be accepting, and you're giving everything, and you're not really getting anything back in return. And I felt like, that was good. That was some gems. It really wasn't that way that she said it. Like, she didn't say it like how I said it. She probably said it a little more like, oh, I'm a sensei. She said it a lot better, but that was pretty much the gist of, or the moral of her little story that she gave. So yeah, now it was time to reach out to Chris. Kamie went ahead, sent a little message, and it didn't really work. It was like Chris said that he doesn't know about any show and he doesn't want to do it. He was over it. He said stop pushing him. He was just not really with it. He was like, F out of here. But later on, the guy did go ahead and reach back out, and they were kind of building up a little bit of rapport, kind of getting him to feel a little more comfortable and knowing that this person is not an evil person. They're not going to like belittle you, berate you, like just make you feel like some outcast or anything like that. So, you know, it's a safe space. So, you know, even though there's millions of people watching, it's still a safe space, you know? So after that, they just kind of got into a little bit of a, you know, a safer type of conversation, and they ended up sending him the Zoom link, and boom, he came on camera, but he wasn't really on camera. When they put it on, it was just like, just space. So I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? And then on top of that, the plot thickens because we hear a freaking robot voice. It sounded like we was talking to, like they was talking to Siri or freaking, hey Google. Like it was just stupid. And I'm like, yo, this is mad creepy. Like, is this the voice that she heard that she fell in love with even more? I can't. Like, yo. And then finally, they put the voice away. And then the real voice, kind of sounded like a little kid. I'm like, uh-oh, this is going to be weird. But then, like, as it progressed a little bit, the person started sounding more like could possibly be a female. So then we actually find out that this person, Chris, has a hormonal imbalance. I more so feel like maybe he could possibly be like perhaps a hermaphrodite or intersex type of person, or possibly a trans. But I don't know if maybe in Turkey it could be a different classification, or maybe when you have those types of issues, they just outcast you. I was thinking in my head, like, yo, Chris, you should probably just move to America because Chris was saying he can't get a job because of the, you know, the fact that he kind of resembles a female, but he's a male. So they kind of, you know, in certain countries, they ain't going for all of that. They just like, nah, you weird, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like coming to more of a Western type of area, like America, Ohio, maybe. I don't know how Ohio people are. You know, New York, you know, Florida. You know, like there's a lot of different places which will accept you as you are. You know what I mean? Even though some people could be a little funny, but y'all get what I'm saying. So I feel like that would have been a great type of situation. Like instead of her going to Turkey where they really won't accept y'all at all, they probably try to stone y'all. Perhaps you send for, since you want to send so much money, maybe you send for this person, for Chris, and then y'all could have like a happily ever after. That's what I was thinking. So Chris did end up apologizing to Courtney, and Courtney was blown away. Like all you could see in her eyes was hearts. That's all. Like she was struck with love. Like she was just like, oh my God, you're so beautiful, you're amazing, you're perfect. And I was like, yo, like this is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like this is really nice. So Chris did seem like a little bit awkward on camera, but I feel like as time progressed, like he started to seem like he was a little more comfortable. He was giving a little more eye contact. But you could always tell when people are a little awkward because, you know, they'd be like, you know, he was like looking around like this. So I could tell like he wasn't really comfortable. And it's probably not something he does because he said he don't really do all of that. Like he wasn't really trying to be on camera. He didn't really want anybody to see him. But I'm like, you know what? Guess what? The whole world's going to see you now. Like you went from you don't show yourself to anybody. You're an introvert. So, oh, I'm on national TV. Like what a big leap in a few minutes, right? That was big. I wonder how much they gave him for that. Like maybe they bribed him on the low, you know, because I don't see how that works. Like how you don't literally show anybody that all of a sudden you like, dude, did he realize that he was on a show that everybody was going to see? I don't know. Like did they leave a little bit of that part out? I don't know. But whatever, we got a chance to see him, right? So Courtney, she said that she was super happy with the outcome. They had like a little conversation, and you know, they still were in a good place, but you know, the outcome of the situation I don't think was what Courtney really wanted. But Courtney did get a positive reminder from Kamie. Kamie said to not take anything less than you deserve. And yeah, so then we did find out, you know how they do at the end, like, where are they now type of thing. So they showed that that I guess Chris just wanted to remain friends, which I feel like that's effed up, because at the end of the day, she's been waiting for you for 3 years. That's number one. She didn't judge you. She actually loved you for who you were. So Chris, if you ever watch this, because some of the catfish, they be watching my video, y'all. I had a few of them. I told y'all before, like 2 of them reached out to me. Like, what the hell? One of them wanted me to take down a video. Another one talked about she wanted to fight me. Like, get out of here. But anyway, so yeah, Chris, she loved you for who you were. So that is messed up that you did that. So you should really contemplate and really get yourself together, love yourself, and then perhaps, you know, reconnect with her. Because I feel like Courtney will still be waiting in the wings, because she really cares about him a lot. But he friend zoned her. But that's pretty much our talk. We will talk next week. I'll see y'all on the next one. Laters.